coming up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and going for the Reds in this one, Hunter Green.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Honus Wagner. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
India over to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Roberto Clemente.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
The 1-2. That's towards center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down. Roberto Clemente now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Next one is off the plate. And now 3-1. Ralph Kiner waits on deck for Pittsburgh. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him as Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs. And it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Willie Stargell up next. And that one lifted in the air center field. Davis has it sized up. That is the inning. Pirates leave 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Cincinnati. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And that's ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Sr. And foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. Now move to first. Larkin dives back in safely. Two and one now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. He's in there.
The first baseman.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. Here's a 1-1. That one pushed foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And here is Johnny Bench. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds turned away first time through. Second inning upcoming from Cincy. We're scoreless on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, second inning set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Willie Stargell.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The pitch. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And here it comes. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's the speedy catcher, Jason Kendall. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is outside. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire. Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Adam Dunn.
The left fielder, Adam Dunn.
And the pitch. Good eye right there. That one fouled off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Batting seventh, the center fielder,
Eric Davis, the next to hit for the Reds. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a pop-up. Mazeroski makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
third baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Reds go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Next pitch is outside. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The second overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. Fastball velocity, effortless. Hits triple digits regularly.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Now here is Mitch Keller. Bunts it in the air. Green makes the grab. One away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Honus Wagner, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time. Check swing went around, and it's 1-2. Pickoff move to first. Hayes back in on a dive. Hayes at first, one gone. Kicks and fires. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. pulled the string on the changeup.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Righty delivers. Move to first. Hayes gets back easily. One-two now. And another ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Runner takes off. Got him. And that'll do it. So one left for Pittsburgh, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hunter Green.
Hunter Green.
Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 2.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
The wind of the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Larkin.
Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, and that one handled. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Now it's going to be Ken Griffey Sr. This to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Runner at first with 2 away. Joe Morgan, the next to hit for the Reds. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
On to the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Number 21, Roberto Clemente.
The 1-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
On the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. That takes care of Clemente.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner. Flied out his first time. The 2-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. Base knock right field.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here is Willie Stargell. Struck out swinging his first time. Left-hand batter waits. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second here, one gone. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And now the count filled up 3-2. Jason Kendall to bat next. So now 3-2, and there's ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jason Kendall. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Bill Mazeroski, the next Pirate to hit. And that one in the air, center field. Davis puts it away, and that's the inning. Pirates strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Joe Morgan. The pitch. Check swing, and he held up.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next pitch inside, and the count is filled up. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They're going crazy in the dugout, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball. And he deals. Pulls that one foul. Here's a 2-2. That one missing inside. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bbit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. The wide to kick the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Kiner in pursuit. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Red strike first with the solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Cincinnati. And now Ke'Bryan Hayes. Next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Way outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Slice down the right side. Three, 2 now. Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So now here's the pitcher, Mitch Keller. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, no appeal. Here comes a pitch. Center field. Davis has it sized up. Brings it in. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Honus Wagner. 1-2 now. High fly ball out to center field. Davis trying to get there, and that will end the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Eric Davis. In there. And so now 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. A solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner. Back in safe, really close. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. Another throw over, and he's back again.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hunter Green. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Dave Parker. Right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider clips the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Clemente on the go. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. In the air out to center. Davis has it sized up. Makes the catch. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie.
Up next for the Pirates, Willie Stargell.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. Clemente on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Hernandez. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
The count 2-1, and that one clips the corner. Bullpen activity starting up now. Colin Holderman, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Two now, and now it's filled up. And that one hammered. Kiner going back on this one. Still going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
The right fielder, number 30. Griffey.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
And stepping in is the speedy Ken Griffey Sr. Got it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Left-hand hitter waits. And it is 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And it's even up. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. New pitcher for the Reds, Joel Kuhnel.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Willie Stargell.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The pitch. Swinging a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. His first homer of the year, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? A really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jason Kendall, the next Pirate to hit. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. And the righty deals. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Connor Overton up and throwing. Farmer getting cranked up as well. 2-2 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Perez hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, second base, Bill.
So up next, Bill Mazeroski. So now 1-2.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And now the count is even. Got him. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. A strikeout and a walk. Right-hander kick steals. That's a strike. And a swing and a miss. That's his second strikeout. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 1-1. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Carlos Santana. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Digging in, Tony Perez. He's already homered in this game.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
Next pitch is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot, and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That's a strike, and the count's even at 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Got him. And now 2 gone.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now, Adam Dunn. Ground ball up the middle. Wagner. Jump throw. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop could even make that play.
Eric Davis, the next to hit for the Reds, 1 for 2. Next pitch misses way outside. Kicks and deals. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
The 2-2 now. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Jonathan India waiting for a turn at the plate. And a pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Clemente tracks it down for the out. 2 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And here it comes. Started to swing, held up. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Honus Wagner in the on deck circle. Right-handed reliever. That's out to center field. Davis has it sized up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now down.
So digging in, Honus Wagner. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air, center field. Davis has it sized up. He's got it. That's out number 2. And now the center fielder, Dave Parker. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Colin Holderman will take over here, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Colin Holderman.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Tyler Stevenson. He represents the go-ahead run. The pitch. Chases that one out of the zone. 1 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup, and the batter now, Barry Larkin. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Sr. Late that time, and it's strike 2. And down on strikes. The big righty strikes out the side. Reds down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Connor Overton.
Number 71, Connor Overton.
And here is Roberto Clemente.
He's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
The pitch. And downstairs. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
No outs, runner at first. And now Ralph Kiner, 1 for 3. Clemente on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. And now the first baseman, Willie Stargell. He's already homered here in this one. And the right-hander deals. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn. And they're out of this jam.
Bottom 9. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Got him! One gone here. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tony Perez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Next pitch misses. 3-1. Activity in the bullpen. David Bednar preparing to come on if needed. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
One down, runner at first. And now it's going to be Johnny Bench. And a 1-1. And that one is inside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now. One down. Winning run on at first. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side throw as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn. Bounced up the middle. Diving, and he can't make the play.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. He's a guy who does it all. The 1-1 is fouled off. Winning run stands at second. Next offering misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, on to extra innings. At the plate, Jason Kendall. The extra innings rule, placing a runner on second to begin the inning, was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed? And that's a fair ball. Now it rolls down into the corner. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Now here is, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
The pitch, number 35.
Pitch hitter coming on, Brian Reynolds. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Number 10.
Kendall over at second. Mazeroski at first with no outs. Next one off the plate inside. And a count 2-1. And that's outside. Carlos Santana next to bat for the Bucks. (3-1) now. And a swing and a miss. All tied up here in extra innings. And that's ball 4.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Carlos Santana. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Honus Wagner.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So 2 down now, and here is Dave Parker. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Johan Ramirez gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. In now for the Reds, Jonathan India.
The third baseman, Jonathan India.
Kicks and fires. Lined into right. Clemente pulls it down, and there's one down.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. TJ Friedel looking to start something with one gone. The 1-2. Up the middle. Wagner. And that quickly 2 away.
Oh, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. Two down, nobody on. Knocks it down.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Ken Griffey Sr., the next to hit for the Reds. The 1-1. There goes Larkin. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Ian Gibaut taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Roberto Clemente.
The right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
And he deals. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Righty to the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ralph Kiner, the next Pirate to hit. Here comes a pitch. That one the other way. Steps on first for the out.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Next to hit, Willie Stargell. The 1-1. That one missed. All tied up. We are in the 11th. And a base hit up the middle.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jason Kendall, the next to hit. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Bill Mazeroski, the next Pirate to hit. Stargell, the lead runner, out at second. Kendall at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. And strike 2. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied 1-1. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart. Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And the righty deals. And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The pitch. Check swing. He held up. 2-1. All tied up and here in extra innings. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next for Cincinnati, Johnny Bench. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Way out front for strike 2.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Adam Dunn. 2-2 down. Line drive, could be extra bases. Bench around second, on his way to third. Heading for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Reds walk it off in the 11th.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.